doesn't get to speak yet. You have to hear from a few special guests who've been invited to speak on his behalf and say a few words, but I do caution them that Neil gets the final word. Our first speaker is an Emmy and Oscar nominee and one of Hollywood's top creators, scripting several hit films and creating one of television's most critically praised shows, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Screenplay with Disney's box office smash, Toy Story. His other feature writing credits include Titan A.E., Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Speed, and Alien Resurrection. His musical internet series titled Dr. Horrible Sing-Along Blog made its debut online in 2008 and starred Arana Reed. It became a smash success, winning numerous awards, including an Emmy. Please welcome to the stage, Joss Whedon.
So you're going to stand right there?
I guess so.
This is going to be awkward. Okay, I just want to say a few things. Ever since, Neil rose to prominence as an adult, there have been the rumors. Is he a robot? Was he sent from the future to make us better? Did the government imprint him with these skills that he has? Which, by the way, is my favorite, I believe. I like to think of Neil as the Jason Bourne of entertainers, that he just suddenly can do stuff when he has to. You have to host a talk show. I can do that. You have to juggle. I can do that. Why? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm scared. None of these things are true. The fact is, Neil is just a man. Just a man. A man following his muse, and clearly his muse has ADD. When I talk about Neil as a man, though, I actually want to say this for real. I use him to define what a man is and what a man can be. Work ethic. Neil isn't just following his muse, he's stalking her. He's one step behind her every second. He works harder than you do, no matter who you are. And that's just something that is sometimes lost in this industry. It's old-fashioned in a way. Passion. When I knew Neil socially when I asked him to do Dr. Horrible for the sum total of no dollars, and he threw himself into it, not just into the part, but into the project, the publicity, with such passion and such gusto and such dedication. When he hosted the Emmys a year later, he insisted that Dr. Horrible, which most people didn't know anything about, be a part of that giant program because he cared about it. He cared about what it meant and what it meant for the industry, and that wasn't something he had to do. That passion, dedication, these are part of my definition of a man. Priorities, decency, family, because it wasn't hard enough without twins, so he decided to add that to the mix. Elegance, not necessary, not required, doesn't hurt. It can't be a coincidence that I'm looking at a picture of Frank Sinatra when I'm standing next to Neil here. And all of these things finally combine into a force of will, a sense of self. And that, for me, is the biggest thing. Neil has created this moment. He has worked for it, not just for it, but he has worked in a way that would cause it. I think in a profession that's acting, defined largely by helplessness, helplessness against circumstance and what you're cast in and where you go and how people perceive you, Neil has never seemed helpless. I think you get one of these stars when you appear to have been inevitable. And Neil is at that stage, at this young age, because he has taken control. That sense of self is the thing I most envy and admire. Neil has never let anybody walk all over him, and as his reward, now everybody can. And it's about time.
Thank you, Josh.